Power brother. I'm encouraging my people to wake up. This is Power Inc. Wake up movement. And we must wake up, change our mindset. I'm encouraging my people to change our direction, to have some solutions. We must change our mindset. It's that simple. How I'm telling people, stop, reprogram, and change your mindset. It's mindset, people. Self-educate. We got to change how we think. Be critical thinkers. Get to the root cause of society in these times and acknowledge we are trauma people. That's the truth of the matter of our problems. You know, if we change how we think, change our mindset, we can literally save majority of our problems or change majority of the issues that's going on. This violence towards each other is just it's crazy. I don't follow the news, but the news seems to follow me. But I always find concern because I'm a black man. I'm concerned because I have children, and anybody black should be concerned because we at a threat and danger. We're at identity crisis, and it's showing. It's showing that the trauma minds and how conditioned we are to self hate each other, to disrespect each other, the lack of knowledge, man, is showing every day. I'll speak on the most recent issues that I come across. That blows my mind. It's normal. Hey, be a subscriber, like my videos, support me. Hey, share my videos as I go through this transformation and encourage y'all to do the same. I can't speak for a lot of people because I hear a lot of talking, but I tell y'all one thing. All the problems in the diaspora around the world for us black people is changing our mindset. It's changing how we think and being radical thinkers and reprogramming ourselves. Because we have been conditioned to self-hate each other. It's the main reason why we have so many problems. I'm positive. Give me to 99%, 100%. Why we stay ununified? Why we stay in our own lane? The lack of knowledge, and that's what happened to us as people when we was in enslavement and captured and controlled. I don't understand. To some time I didn't understand until I stood up, then I woke up to acknowledge and start digging in the past to realize we broken. Just understand why it's a liquor store on each corner, it's a church on each corner. Once you start understanding the history and knowing the knowledge, because the lack of knowledge it makes you weak. More knowledge is power. Knowledge is power, and we lacking in knowledge. That's why we don't have a direction. That's why we don't have a community. That's why we're not connected as people, because we all lacking in knowledge. I was content and comfortable like everybody else, drinking, smoking, going to the club, you know, providing for my kids, but I always wanted better. This is why I made a change in my life, because I always wanted better. We can give our kids everything, but right now, our kids are showing that they lacking in leadership, they lacking in guidance, and us as people, it's affecting us as a group. Unbelievable. And it's showing. As long as we stay divided, we keep getting conquered. We're not getting nothing when we vote. People still rallying up to vote. Some people say don't vote. We demand our reparations. You know, it it's really like mind-boggling. It's like so much going on, so much of the system that's been done to us and conditioned to us. Then we have so much jealousy and hate in our own backyard, in our own families, and don't nobody really acknowledge what happened to us to acknowledge that we are trauma people. It's just it's stressing, you know. Trying to put my kids in the best position and point them in the best direction, I can succeed to that task and that goal. But we all know my daughters, they can be dating, obviously, and get one of these bad apples of a cop, pull them over, or these bad apple with man, bad apple with family, you name it. It's not really good to be looking. The percentage is not high at all for a black family to succeed or a couple, period. The kids not even getting out of elementary school without these gun crises. There are guns everywhere, you know. It's crazy. I want to speak on what's recently going on. We got an ATL, the gun violence. Boy, put the gun down. An ATL, a 4-year-old, shot himself. This is a fake gun. Put the gun down, people. Put the guns down. Safety first. This is how you get in the car, put your seatbelt on. Safety. But the 4-year-old, an ATL, shot himself. A 4-year-old, people. A 4-year-old. I don't know why they not putting these parents on blast and throwing them directly in jail, because they are responsible. We are responsible as parents and gun owners to properly put your gun up. It should never be left out. And it's just careless from us as people. But it shows the trauma minds of us, the conditioning programming us, the lacking of knowledge. It shows how we got so many issues. And this is a major issue. This is a deadly weapon. There's no way possible why a 4-year-old should be able to get a gun. An ATL. In another scenario, in ATL, a 15-year-old was fighting on a school bus. I guess afterwards, end up killing 2 other individuals, double homicide. These are kids. This is an ATL. Then you have the Texas with the 14-year-olds fighting, and she grabbed a gun, accidentally shoot an 11-year-old. These are black problems, people. If we break down the system, we take everything back over, we gotta acknowledge. We gotta address our problems. We gotta be thinking better than what we're not doing. We have not changed our mindset. This is why we failing so badly. And I believe in Florida, another 6-year-old took their backpack to school. The father being arrested, a big brother. Somehow, I don't know what's going on. When you put your gun in your daughter's backpack, are you serious? Come on, you just looking to go to jail. Let's show you how messed up mentally we are. What was it going to take for us to wake up? I mean, we're dying, killing each other. Our kids are fighting and killing each other. And you got a lot of people out here on social media talking about, ain't no big mamas around, ain't no grandmas around. Well, the system took them out. My grandma didn't live a long life, but living a hood life is not a successful life, and it's not good long term. Majority of the time, people in the hood getting fucked up. Excuse my language, kids. But normally drinking, smoking, kicking it, trying to ease the pain, and really not changing this mind. Mindset. Change your mindset. Mindset is the key for change. But you got to seek the knowledge in order to change. When you are lacking knowledge, this is how you weak. This is where we weak at, lacking knowledge. It's knowledge, people. Put your guns down. Stop fighting each other. I don't know. I don't understand it. We busy fighting each other and should be fighting for each other. It's sad. The new councilman woman in New Jersey got murdered today. Black woman. That's why I bring her up, just to show y'all when people's in a position, as they say, in a position. She got killed for a reason. Murder. I'll keep in touch and keep following that case. But I'm just trying to wrap my head around the violence of us, man. You know, it really shows the mind and the condition we are in. We're at identity crisis. And this mind change. We got to change our mindset. Change your mindset. We got to acknowledge our problems. And that's how we think, you know. This is only how we're gonna change and really demand and get some things accomplished and have some solutions and different tactics of approaching things in society. If we change our mindset, we change how we think, change how we move. We get the knowledge, we'll start thinking different, then we can start improving and making different changes for a real change. Put down the guns, man. This is some simple things. A gun should never be left out. A gun is a deadly weapon. Kids, if you're watching this, stay away from the guns. Don't pick them up. You can easily kill yourself or kill somebody else. It's not a joke. Adults out there, man, take some credit for yourself and responsibility for yourself and put your guns up. If you ain't responsible, you forget because you smoke so much bud, wherever the case can be. Get you a little device, a locking device for your gun, for your pistol, and put your pistol up. I don't know what it's going to take for us to wake up, but the time is now. The only thing's going to change is us to change, to make that change. We need to self-educate, to acknowledge everything's around us. It's part of the system designed to keep us at the bottom. Just like that diagram I showed on the last live last night. We're intentionally being oppressed and held down. And we must wake up, self-educate people. And I'm encouraging you to improve your knowledge so we can improve as people. We cannot come together if we don't respect each other. Respect and love for one another. This is where we lacking. And be a subscriber, support me. I'm encouraging my people to wake up for change. I'm encouraging my people to change within them. I'm inspiring you to understand you are gifted people. We are creators and inventors, and we can literally change the world if we acknowledge and do our research and understand who we really are. Understand this system is intentionally against us to hold us back. And we're really our own enemies. I don't understand why we choose to be divided, but somewhat I do know we condition. Some people don't even see it. I don't understand it. You know, they intentionally separate us when they enslaved us. To this very day, we choose to be divided as people. This is why we ain't built nothing. We ain't came together to protect each other, to love each other, to support each other. We don't have no community. We all go all separate ways. We got the worst saying a group of people say, I'm in my own lane, I'm doing my own thing. We really defeating ourselves as people. Our kids are fighting each other just like we are. And we can't expect nobody to save us if we ain't doing the work to save ourselves. We must save ourselves, people. Going along to get along is not getting it done. Getting the bag is not getting it done. Watching these superstars with all this money is not getting it done because they losing. They in that same boat of all of us is losing. They in the diagram right along with us at the bottom as people. It ain't no individual diagram for us African people here and there. No, we all at the bottom. And we need institutions so we can uplift each other. Some Black history is going to speak the truth of who we are, to say that we are the first and creative people here on earth. We can change the world if you really knew who you are. Four-year-old, 4 years old, shot himself. in critical condition. Incident after incident, not to see a bunch of people going off. Issue going on in Florida. They haven't showed the body camera of the young man that got killed. I think he was 15 at the Family Dollars. It's the reason why they're holding back on that video camera. Because obviously they saying he had a gun. He mustn't have no gun. He mustn't have no gun whatsoever. Because they holding back on the video for a reason. Stop letting your kids listen to that deaf culture music. That's a problem. That's where they're getting this from. Don't handle no situation with just some words and disagreement or just fighting each other. I think that everybody doing the fighting because they think it's cool. I really don't understand it. You know, they apparently ain't worried about school. They're busy fighting each other. You know, and parenting, we're lacking in parenting. You know, I ain't perfect. I'm keeping it real. Parenting, we're lacking, obviously. You know, we can give our kids the finest things, but we ain't guiding our kids. We're failing. We're failing. We need guidance and discipline. But this is what a community would do if we had a community. Just if enough fathers was out here, it'd be more structure in households around. But y'all not understanding what happened to us in history to understand where we still stand to this day. Majority of our men, our black men, I say 3. Where they at? They in jail, or they been murdered. They passed away by violence, gun violence. And 3, if they out here, it's one or the other. If they out here, they going along to get along, or they awake. It's one or the other. Because you can't be a good father that ain't willing to stand up. You can't. You can't. If you black, you can be anything else and won't care, but nah. Stand up, man. We need to come together as people. But if we can't change this mindset, change this condition program that we are working with, we ain't gonna never succeed to make no solutions to make real change. We must succeed. We must succeed and change. We must change how we think. Change the program, reprogram ourselves. We got to change how we move. We got to rethink this, to redo this. Put down your poster. Put down your marker. Stop the protesting and go home and do some knowledge. Work on your knowledge and research yourself. Embrace yourself. Know who you are so you can respect and love that brother and sister when you see them. We busy fighting each other. How can we have any type of real solutions if every time you turn around, you got to worry about a brother or sister beating you down? We busy fighting each other and our kids are fighting each other. A 4-year-old in Atlanta shot himself in critical condition. 15-year-old fighting and they killed 2 people in Atlanta. 13-year-old got killed in DC by another brother. Trauma people. We are trauma people. And we got to work on healing. Learning how you're going to heal, you be awakened the brokenness, the condition that we in, the programming, how we are, how we move, how we think, how we see and vision life in society. If you understand this system, it's going to keep on beating your butt. It's beating all our butts. We leave out our house to go work for who? The very enemy. You know, the same people. And they be like, you know, I ain't my ancestors, man. If it wasn't for our ancestors, we wouldn't be here. We working for the same people our ancestors had worked for. We ununified. That's why we really can't accomplish nothing. But we can't understand each other because we busy fighting each other. And we don't know our history. We're not embracing our identity because we don't know it. We don't know it. It's rare when I come across somebody that know who they are and that's embracing they blackness and their culture and their identity, their blackness. It's a gift to be who you are as a black person in life, period. We're the first and original people here on earth. We are creators and inventors. We can easily change the narrative of us as people if we wake up. If we wake up for change, you got to seek and want this knowledge. Like I'm saying, people, man, stay with me. Get a t-shirt. T-shirt got many. You know what I'm saying? I got hoodies. I got gear. You know, we putting on gear all the time, but put on something to stand for something. This is Power Inc. Wake Up Movement. And I'm encouraging my people to wake up. Stop. Reprogram yourself and change your mindset. Stop. Reprogram and change your mindset for change. For real change. For us. So we can save us. We're in a crisis right now, people. We can't expect nobody to save us until we save ourselves so we can come together to save us. We can't get nothing done if we keep thinking in the same way we've been thinking. Still thinking with the damaged and trauma minds. We must change how we think, our mindset, our thought process. Acknowledge we are trauma people. They say unplug from the TV screen. You distracted, unplug for the phone. Put the phone down and really think about what's going on. You mean to tell me everybody really self-hating each other? We all stay in our own lane? Come on, that don't make sense. It don't make sense. This is why we getting conquered. The only time we come together, you don't even know majority of the people, y'all go out and protest. Man, if we come together to support each other, man, that's the basics. We can make ourselves filthy rich. If everybody buy a t-shirt for me, buy a t-shirt to show support, to show unity, I can make a change. I can show y'all what y'all expecting ye to do. Come on. All of a sudden, you get mad because of the deal and they don't want to allow you to do things. Come on, man. And he stepped back out of his community to go get another snow bunny. Bride look just like Kim Kardashian. Come on. And y'all was following behind. We ought to stand behind this man. Come on. Stop following these rich athletes, the black elites. If they not doing for us, we shouldn't be doing for them, supporting them, even watching them, even talking about. I don't normally talk about because I'm focused on doing something for us as people. You know, building an organization. Build something from the foundation, from the ground up, foundation, a real institution for change. You know, where we working on our history. You know, it ain't gonna be just about Malcolm X and Martin Luther King. Those are just two. We got so many. Marcus Garvey. You know, it's so many. Harriet Tubman. It's so many that we don't even know. We should know them all. Cause we are creator and inventor people, and our history is so deep. The Moors, the Olmecs, Kush, Egypt, you name it. They still don't know how we built them pyramids. We built them. They enslaved us for more than one thing we knew how to form. They knew that we are creative, and inventor people. That's the facts. Go and tap out here for the night. Hey, like my videos, be a subscriber, support your brother, hit the website, powerusnow.com, get a t-shirt to show unity. You know, before we unite, let's wake up and get on the same page. Let's get on code, people. Let's get on code. Be one, black first. Till next time, protect each other, unite with each other, be power. Put the guns down. Say